Hello again, sixth graders. Mr. Plog here on Wednesday, April 29th. And for Trivium today, we are doing a Would You Rather debate. It's our fourth one of these that we're doing. I just want to remind you really quickly that today you have your fallacy worksheet from the previous day due, and tomorrow you're going to have your first ever distance learning fallacy quiz, and I'll be providing that for you both on paper and online as well. Obviously, I'm always going to be a proponent of you doing it online if you can, but I understand that for whatever reason that might not be possible. So just want to put my 2 cents in for that. But before I get ahead of myself, because that's for tomorrow, let's scale back to what you're doing for today, and that's your Would You Rather debate. So let's get into the screen share here, and we'll take a look at it through Google Classroom. Okay, warm up for today was asking you, if you ruled the world, what is one rule or law that you would pass in complete sentences? I would love to see that. Can't wait to see what you come up with. I usually do that as a game that we play, a public speaking game, and students come up with really creative answers to that. My answer for that when we do that every trimester is that I would ban the sale and use of mustard in any product. Anyone who knows, I detest mustard. It is my #1 least favorite food item on the planet. So if I could get rid of that as an edict, that would be awesome. But I'm sure a lot of you probably have a lot of other different ideas. If you're seeing this and going back to it, it doesn't have to be food related, okay? It's really anything that comes to your mind, and that's the beauty of a question like that. Okay. So today's Would You Rather debate, odorless or tasteless? And what I mean by that is you get to pick between losing one of your 5 senses, and it's going to be either your sense of smell forever or your sense of taste forever. Now, I'm aware that technically some of you are going to send me something saying, oh, Mr. Plog, like 85% of taste actually comes from your sense of smell. I know that's true. I get that. But let's just say, for the sake of argument here, that those 2 senses are not related at all. So you can either stop smelling anything at any time forever, or you can stop tasting anything at any time forever. And I'm actually really curious here because I feel like you could really go either way with this one. I'll try to remember that for tomorrow's video. I'll tell you what I think, but I don't want to give you any ideas before you come up with your own creative ones. Remember, you've got your 3 questions down here, right? And we're writing in paragraphs. I want to say last week's got a lot better than previous weeks, okay? I really was much more impressed with what I saw, so let's try to continue that going forward, okay? So what is your reasoning as to why you chose this, right? Now, I would say a topic sentence saying what you chose would probably be a good idea too, right? So topic sentence, #1. #2, why is the other side not as valued in your personal opinion? By other side, I mean, what side didn't you pick? So if you would rather lose your sense of taste forever, well, then tell me why you think that having your sense of smell would be better than that, okay? And then I want you to flip-flop and go to the other side, okay? So why would somebody pick the opposite of what you picked, right? So why would somebody decide to keep their sense of smell even if you don't think that it's the more important of the 2? Make sense? Okay. Got any questions coming my way on this one? Feel free to email me. Try not to comment because it's very difficult for me to get back to you. So try to email if you can. But otherwise, I don't really have too much more for you. We've been doing this for a while now, and things are getting better and better with it. So I think I'm just going to let you go off on your own. But don't forget about your quiz tomorrow. We'll have a warm-up that should remind you of it, but we are going to have that due tomorrow before the end of the day by midnight. So please make sure that you're putting some time in to make sure that you're prepared for that. Those index cards that I know all of you have been doing should help, and any leftover notes you have should be good too. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have yourself a good night.